Hey guys, so in this video we're going to talk about my personal experience using Seeking Arrangement in the hopes of figuring out if this is a website that's going to work for you. And especially we'll be looking at how Seeking Arrangement works for men over the age of about 30 all the way up to 55, 60. Usually a demographic that most dating sites don't really consider. So I've been using Seeking Arrangement for about 15 years off and on. In countries in Europe, specifically in Malaga, in Spain, and also in the United Kingdom, in big cities like London, Birmingham, and so on. And overall, I want to tell you, this has actually been a roaring success for me. Atypically so, much different to using Tinder or OkCupid or Plenty of Fish. I've actually had great results from this dating app. Now, during this period, I wasn't looking for relationships, although I did have one or two mini relationships, as I would call them, romantic relationships or flings, but also I've met about 20 to 30 women and been to bed with that number of women. Haven't ever paid a cent to these women in a sort of Seeking Arrangement type fashion. It was more like I was meeting women that were actually genuinely attracted to me as an older man that could show them a good time, take them to various cities, have these romantic weekends away. It's more of a lifestyle dating site. At least that's what I found, and why it was such a positive experience for me. And before I carry on with the main review, I want to point out that you can get a free trial for Seeking Arrangement using my link and a discounted membership if you upgrade. If you go to seeking25.com or just use the links in the description below. If you find this review or my experience interesting and you think it sounds good for you, use that link and you'll get your discount and your free trial to see if it just works for you. Right, so why did I start using Seeking Arrangement in the first place? Well, I've alluded to it. I was using Plenty of Fish. I was swiping away on Tinder there, spending time doing that. I've tried OkCupid, Match.com, eHarmony. I've tried them all. And I did find that once I got past a certain age, once I got past 30, 35, it was just getting harder and harder to meet women that I am attracted to. Now, I hope it doesn't sound terribly vain, but I don't think I'm unique in this. My kind of taste in women hasn't really evolved all that much. I think men, we're hardwired to find younger women attractive. Of course, it's not just about how women look. If you're looking for compatibility, you might want someone more towards your own range, but generally speaking, I think most men would prefer younger women. And, to be frank, it was just hard, really hard to meet these kind of girls off Tinder and the usual dating sites that you think about. It's almost like you're invisible and the algorithm is, deliberately, maliciously screening you out so you're not even seen. Maybe if one or two women can see you with a video or so on, they might be interested in you, but you're not even seen. Your profile is basically invisible, so you don't get any attention. It's hard to get dates. So I tried Seeking Arrangement. A friend of mine was actually in London. His guy was 69 years old, and he was meeting some women off Seeking. And he told me about it, and it was interesting to me. So I gave it a go myself, and almost instantly started getting success. I was able to go out on dates, and have a good time with these women. And yes, a lot of these women I ended up going to bed with. So I used it because of a deficiency in other dating apps that Seeking Arrangement met this need. Of course, it's not called Seeking Arrangement anymore, it's called Seeking.com. But it filled a need that the other dating apps weren't able to fulfill. Now, when I say attractive younger women, I really do mean attractive younger women. So I'm showing you on the screen right now just a video showing you the girls, and this is in London in the United Kingdom, just going through, and you can see that these women are indeed very attractive on average. I would just estimate, without sounding too, hopefully too misogynistic about it, that the average rating, if you can say that, is about 2 or 3 points hotter than you'll find on other dating sites. And because of that, and because the fact that there are basically 4 women for every guy on Seeking there in most of the cities and the towns and places in the West that you will try to use Seeking, 4 times more women than men. So because of that, and because they are beautiful often, and because of female competition amongst other women, it's actually much easier to meet women off Seeking than other dating apps because of these factors. And of course, if you are actually offering these girls something other than just your charming time, you've got to think about how you portray yourself on there. then if you do all those things correctly and you use the seeking ecosystem in the right way, then it's just much easier to get dates on there. So you've seen that the women are attractive, you know why I signed up to it, you maybe understand that I had some decent success on there. Can you do it as well? Well, I have recommended Seeking to a bunch of other guys, and virtually all of them have got at least dates from it. 1 or 2 guys have got into a relationship from it, but all of them have had markedly more success from Seeking than other dating websites, including Tinder and all the usual suspects, as I said. Right, and if you want to try Seeking, I suggest you use my link at seeking25.com, or just use the links in the description below. Free trial, you can try it out, check out the women in your local area, get your discount if you decide to upgrade, and just see how it works for you. Bear those tips in mind, and I'll see you in the next video.